I felt attacked. I felt attacked because you came into my home and you told me that my anxiety was just gonna get better if I go outside. Or I wanted this. Like I wanted to feel this way. Like I wanted to spend days and nights overthinking about everything that could go wrong. Those days where I cried myself to sleep, or I felt like my head was screaming at me, or I had a panic attack 2 times in a row where I couldn't breathe and I couldn't think and I couldn't move, or that one night where I was paralyzed and I couldn't even move my finger or scream for help. You made me feel invalid and not loved and not that I didn't matter, that I was going crazy and it was all in my head. You made me question myself again and again. You made me feel like you brought me down. You made me feel like I was being judged for who I am and what I'm going through. You have no idea. You are not me, and I am not you. But you decided to push these thoughts and views on me. And for a moment I believed that I was actually going crazy. That my feelings didn't matter. That I would never belong. And if I just go outside, I'll magically be okay. I went outside. Nothing changed. You don't know what it's like, honestly. You don't know what it's like to feel alone and scared, even if you're in a crowded room. To feel like the walls are closing in and you can't breathe, you can't think, and all you have is that one thought: you are going to die. But you're not going to die. You're okay. You're alive, you're breathing, but I'm going to die. And it repeats over and over again. And I am screaming inside my head, but no one hears me. They just see me freaking out. And it's not like I can talk to someone about this. I can, but they won't understand. The alone I feel, that people don't get it. And then anxiety tells me that the problems that I'm going through don't matter, because I know there's people that go through worse things than me. And that doesn't make them less valid, because we're all valid. And no matter how anxiety or people or other mental illness tells us how invalid we are valid. And to you just to bring us down because of what we're going through, what anyone is going through, is wrong. I am scared. But you don't get that. You pushed me into this corner where I couldn't breathe and I couldn't escape from my own home. I don't want to feel like this. If I had a magical genie that gave me 3 wishes, one of them would not to have this. Because I want to feel normal. I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be paranoid. I don't want to be jumpy at every single noise. I want to be normal. I don't want to take medicine, but I'm going to have to, because I cannot get through this anymore. Not alone. Not without help. And I can't just pray for this to go away, because it doesn't work like that. It's like cancer or anything. It's something you have to fight every single day, but you can't fight it because it's invisible. You can try to keep going alone, but sometimes you just can't. You made me feel so much less of a person than I am. And now every day from that point, it's in my head over and over again. Like a movie, on repeat, and I can't stop it. Some days are good. I had 2 whole good days, and those were the best days ever. Because I could breathe, but now I can't breathe again because what you said is on repeat. And I know you probably didn't mean what you said, but still it hurts. Mental illness is real, just as real as cancer or heart disease. And I know it's in my mind, but that doesn't make it less of a problem, because if I could get rid of this, I would. You made me feel like I should give up. You pushed me down into the ground, underwater, and I was drowning again. With thoughts, what you said, even more thoughts I should be dead. But I'm still here. I am still here, and sometimes I don't know why I'm here, but I'm still here, and I think that could be something. That maybe life isn't all this shitty, and maybe I'll make it through this, and maybe I'll be 20 years later and I won't have this, but I don't know. I don't know if this will get even worse than what it is, or it's gonna get better, but I don't know. And there's people like you that bring me down and make me doubt myself again when I try to get better, and I'm getting better. I can't breathe today. Not because I choose it, but I can't breathe because my anxiety tells me that something is wrong and something's gonna happen. And that these good days are not gonna last, and it's gonna just suck forever. You told me to believe in something that was greater than me. But you made it so that I don't believe it. You made me believe that bad things should happen to me because I deserve it. Because I did something bad, when really I'm not perfect. I'm human. I make mistakes. I hurt people, and I don't mean it, but I try to get better. I try to learn, and I try to fight through this. But I am drowning. You just added another rock to it. Another rock tied to my feet as I go deeper and deeper to darkness where there's no light. And I try to make light. And I try to believe in Loomis, but people like you just remind me there's no Loomis. At least that's what it feels like. And I know there's Loomis and love and good things and hope and amazing friends and family. But for a moment, you brought me back into the darkness. I don't want to give up. And I don't want to die. Even when I get thoughts that I should be dead. I don't know what to believe in sometimes, but I'm gonna try to believe that I can make it through this. And that people like you will make it worse, but I will get past this. And some days I'm gonna feel like I can't breathe again. Anxiety and depression are going to put me into this box full of darkness, and I'm gonna want to die, but I am not going to die. I'm gonna keep on fighting. And no matter what you or anyone else says, that I can't go through this, that's all in my head. That's nothing. It is real, and people go through it. A lot of people go through this. And how dare you say that to me? How dare you put me into this little box because I'm much bigger than that stupid box. I am human. I'm a fighter, and I will survive this. You will see that, and people will see that, and people will know that they're not alone anymore. Because anxiety and all these mental illnesses are real. They're real, and they're not just in your head. They're real. And you are worth fighting for if you're going through what I'm going through. Don't listen to the haters, the muggles. Happiness can be found even in the darkness of times, if one simply remembers to turn on the light. Find that light. Don't let it go. And don't let people bring you down.